Hey, fourth grade, Mrs. Luke's here. Awesome job on your Tinkercad unit. We are so unbelievably impressed with your columns, and we're going to celebrate today. We are going to do a super special Kahoot based on those great columns. It's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, and it's going to be fun. So get ready for a Kahoot that's going to help you identify those Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian columns. For today, what you're going to do is you're going to need either two devices to use to do this Kahoot, or in just a second, I'm going to teach you how to split screen, and you're going to be able to use the device that you are on. After we are done with the Kahoot, what we're going to do is I have a super special edition where I'm going to teach you just a few extra bonus types of things that you can do in Tinkercad, a little extra features where we can add different shapes, do some extra different techniques. And then what we're going to do is you're going to take that column that you're created and you're going to add it to a different structure. Doesn't matter what the structure is. This is just an extension project. Can you take it and create a different piece of architecture? Could you maybe create a skate park? Could you create, a playground? Could you create a water park? Could you create something abstract with it? Doesn't matter what you create. We want to see where your creativity takes you. So for today, let's get ready for that Kahoot. Then let's watch that bonus features of Tinkercad, and then let's see what you guys can create. Once again, thanks again for all your hard work. We've loved working with you, and we can't wait to see what you guys create. Have fun. Okay, students, we are going to do a quick tutorial on how to split your screen. You are currently on your Zoom screen. So what you're going to do is up here in the corner, you're going to hit that plus sign and you're going to open up another tab. Once in that second tab, you're going to type in kahoot.it to go ahead and open up the Kahoot screen. Once on the Kahoot screen, you're going to hold on to that bar here that is your Kahoot screen. You're going to slide it up and over, and this is going to open up a second tab. Once in that second tab, that is how you are going to split your screen. So now you will have your Zoom on the left, you will have your Kahoot on the right, and you will be able to go ahead and play our Kahoot. Up on your Zoom screen, your teacher will be sharing your Kahoot game pin with you. You will type that in, hit enter, and you'll be ready to play. Hello students, we have been working with a lot of different basic tools here in Tinkercad. We've been looking at these basic shapes and you were able to create your columns. As you brought these shapes over into your work plane, you were able to use these black and white squares to adjust your shapes to what you wanted. You were able to take and you were able to change the colors of your shapes. You were able to use those triangles to lift them up and lift them down. We talked about how to duplicate your shapes and to create second ones. We talked about how to delete shapes and a whole bunch of other things. One thing that I want to show you though is if you come over here where it says basic shapes and you click on this triangle, it is going to take you to a whole new world. Once you get into this spot, you can click on text and numbers, and there's a whole bunch of different letters and stuff over here. But if you keep clicking, there are characters and other things in here with hands and flippers and masks. And look, even if you stop over here, oh my goodness, there's ice cream. Did you know that my favorite thing on the planet is ice cream? You can even bring ice cream over here into your Tinkercad design. On this too, there's eyes and things like that. How fun is this? I know Mr. Bologna is a cartoonist, and there's eyes over in here, so hopefully he has realized that he could bring some eyes over here into his figures, and we can make these nice and big. Blow these up a little bit over here. Let's tilt this a little bit here. Click on this, make those a little bit bigger, drag those out. I know they're not quite even, going a little bit quick here, but I could bring these eyeballs over here and take these out onto this box. Maybe, flatten this. Oops, I didn't mean to move the box here. Maybe I can move these eyeballs around and change these up a little bit. I can even add different sneakers and stuff. But my point is that if you keep playing with this, there's all types of connectors and things in here. You can find different circuits, there's printables. Even if I click here, look at this, at the dinosaur. There's dinosaur bones and stuff. So I want you to play around with the different tools that are on here and see if you can take that column that you made last time and turn it into something. As I talked earlier, you can make it into a skate park, a water park. You can make it into something architectural or whatnot. But at the same time, you know, you could take and you can make it into, you know, a living space or whatnot. Look at this. I'm adding in different chairs and stuff like that. So play around with this and see what you can add in with your column that you made to turn it into something, into a different type of design. As always, make sure you're grabbing that front, top, left, and right, and that you're moving your work plane around so that you can see it from different angles. And then once you're done, take a screenshot and send it over to us on Seesaw so we can see what you're making. One other thing too that I do want to show you is if you, let's bring one more shape in here. Let's bring this cylinder in, and I'm going to bring this cylinder over here, and I'm actually going to lift it up on top. One last thing I want to teach you is how to lock shapes. If you don't want a shape to move, this is a great feature too. Do you see this little locker here? If I hit this, it will actually lock a shape. So that way, as I'm working, I don't accidentally bump it and lock it around. All right, we can't wait to see what you guys create. Make sure you upload to Seesaw, take that screenshot, and let's see what you got. Have fun. After you finish your Tinkercad masterpiece, make sure you hop on over to Seesaw. Keep in mind that your final project should include that original column. On the first page, this is where you want to use the camera to upload your masterpiece. On the second page, there are some examples of different things that you can make, different structures. There are skate parks, water parks, playgrounds, and again, the first one is an example that included the original column that I used. I decided to turn mine into a figure that, of course, is eating some ice cream over at an arcade. Be creative and keep in mind that the sky's the limit.